do you know what to do?
Bringing the young master home.
Back then, to help Xiaofan reach his potential, Mom and Dad took me into hiding. I never expected that he would end up suffering such great injustice. Since that's the case, it's time we let them see what the Chen family, the #1 powerhouse in Great Xia, is truly capable of.
And narrated by M Media.
Mr. Zhang, your son is truly extraordinary. He topped the school in the college entrance exam and even took home the crown at the national tech competition. His future is limitless. The Zhang family is thriving because of him, becoming one of the most prominent families in Daxia.
Z has been carefully nurtured by us since childhood, so it is only natural that he has achieved such success.
Yeah, sure.
Come here. Ajay, you must stay humble and keep working hard.
Dad, I know what you mean.
Joined the research institute at 20. So young, yet so grounded. The Jiangs have a true prodigy.
Uncle Master, the championship results have not been released yet, and it is possible it might not be me.
Professor Heikunen from the institute personally invited the Jiang family to the ceremony. Who else could win but you?
I have heard rumors that Mr. Zhang actually has another son, and he...
Oh, I see now. That man is my brother, Jiang Fan. He was always incredibly jealous of my academic grades, and he even attempted to assault the Tang family's eldest daughter. Then, when his bipolar disorder flared up again, he beat her until she was in a permanent vegetative state. So, my parents had him committed to a psychiatric hospital. Oh, big sister, did you actually go to pick him up from there today?
We went there together, but he is playing the victim once again, and now he is threatening to leave us for good. How many times has he threatened to walk away from the Zhang family just to spite Ajel? Yet, he always ends up crawling back to us in the end anyway. I would bet my life that he will be back here, begging on his knees by tomorrow morning. Make him kneel for 3 days and 3 nights first. Otherwise, he can forget about stepping foot in the Jiang family home. Oh, don't talk about Xiaofan like that. He's my son, and he's your brother too. When he gets back, just have him kowtow and apologize to Jie, and that'll be enough.
Don't listen to that scoundrel. He's a poor student who spends his days scheming against Aja, playing dirty out of jealousy. I don't have a son like him. The Jiang family has only one son, and that is Aja.
Oh, yes, indeed.
In that case, Mr. Zhang, could I trouble you to sign this document for me?
This is AZ's award ceremony, you know. What are you doing here, you total psycho? You need to get out.
Jiangfan, what kind of trouble are you stirring up now? Do you think this will get our attention or make us spare you a glance? Didn't you say you wanted nothing more to do with the Jiang family? Well... Anzi won the national science competition and is joining the academy, so you rushed back to bask in his glory. Now that you're back, know your place. Stop using petty backwater tricks for attention. You're a mentally ill murderer. What right do you have to ride the coattails of the Jiang family? Security, I want you to throw this man out right now. Do not let him soil my brother's prestigious award ceremony. He went to such great lengths just to get our attention. Let's give him a chance to bask in Asi's glory. What exactly are you laughing at? And what on earth are you supposed to be wearing? Even the beggars on the street are cleaner than you at such a prestigious award ceremony. Are you dressing like this on purpose to embarrass Asia? Now that we've seen through your little schemes, you've resorted to playing the victim to win sympathy. Jiangfan, can you stop embarrassing yourself with these tacky backwater tactics to vie for favor? This only makes us despise you more. If you want our attention and want to ride on Asia's coattails, then you should be sucking up to us and Asia, just like you used to. Now get out of here immediately and don't come back until you've changed into some clean clothes.
It is perfectly all right, Mom. Please, there is really no need for you to worry now. Brother, you really must listen to what Big Sister is saying. She is absolutely right. If you were to show up to such a prestigious award ceremony dressed in an outfit like that, and if word were to get out to the public that the Jiang family is mistreating you, it would reflect very poorly on all of us, and we simply cannot have that happen. Brother. Ugh. You can hit me, or yell at me all you want, once this whole thing is over. But Dean, he is going to be arriving any second now. Could you please stop making such a scene?
It's a blessing earned over 8 lifetimes that we let you attend Ozzy's ceremony, yet you harbor such malice. You're just a low-born country brat, full of schemes and backstabbing to curry favor. Pah! We never should have brought you back. You're an unpresentable wretch, shaming the Jiang family.
He just stirred the pot a little, and you guys started hitting people without even knowing the facts.
You had it coming.
I came back today to take back what's mine, not to ride on the coattails of the Jiang family. Besides, this glory you boast of doesn't even belong to your Jiang family. And one more thing, you dare to call my clothes those of a pauper. But honestly, just this one outfit has completely drained all of my energy. I really do want to dress well, but I just find that I simply can't manage it.
The Jiang family's eldest son has nothing to wear. Impossible. They're Jiang Cheng's elite. How could they not afford clothes for their own son? Jiang Fan, enough with the nonsense. The Jiangs own 1/3 of the city's malls. We can take whatever we want.
Feel free to seize all the Jiang family malls as you please, but tell me, have you forgotten something important? I am the exception to your rule.
Miss, young master, all of this belongs to the Jiang family. From now on, feel free to take any clothes or shoes you like.
Thank you so much.
This way, please.
Hey sis, would it be alright if I were to have one of those things for myself as well?
Can you stop with those petty schemes for attention? Do you really have to have everything AZ has? From now on, you are not allowed to come to the Jiang family mall, lest you pick up those spendthrift habits.
It seems you have finally remembered, eldest sister. The endless supply of fine garments that you Jiangs enjoy is a luxury I can only ever dream of.
Sure. So what if I can't get into the Jiang family's mall? Mom and Dad bring me all sorts of clothes every month. All top-tier designer brands. Mom, Dad, you must have sent him plenty of clothes too, right? Oh, your father and I are so busy every day. We hardly have time to keep track of whether Xiao Fan has clothes to wear. Yes, I assumed the Jiang family didn't lack for clothes, so I only bought a few for Asia. Fine. Even if we made a small mistake by not buying you any, couldn't you have just bought some yourself?
Money? You have not given me even a single cent throughout the course of these past 3 years. Is that right?
Mr. Zhu, for 3 years, the young master has endured constant humiliation in the Jiang family, framed repeatedly by the adopted son, Jiang Zhe. Even his psychiatric stay was Jiang Zhe's doing.
So Xiao Fan has suffered so much over the past 3 years. Head to the Jiang residence immediately. For all these years, anyone who has harmed Xiao Fan will pay 10, 100 times over. So the eldest young master of the Jiang family doesn't even have clothes to wear? He's living worse than our servants. Exactly. Whoever wants family like that can have them. I certainly don't. Shut your mouth.
Young master, sir.
Stop playing dumb. You're just jealous of Aja and want to ruin his award ceremony. Big sister may have forbidden you from going to the Jiang family mall, but the Jiang family gives you 2 million in pocket money every month. What clothes do you need that you lack? Stop playing the victim.
$2 million? Is that entire amount really for me?
That's right. Every member of the Zhang family has a black card with a monthly limit of 2 million, yet your card is maxed out every single month. Spending 2 million a month? Wow, forget about clothes. You could buy the whole boutique with that. And he actually had the audacity to claim the Zhang family mistreated him.
Credit limit. I've been with the Zhang family for 3 years, and I don't even know what this card looks like.
Still pretending? You didn't? Where'd all that money go?
Do you really want to know? Why don't you just call the police and find out?
So, what exactly are you doing right now? Oh, please, just stop looking at me like that. I am the one who ended up taking the card, so there is really no need for you to keep searching for it.
Mother, what is it that you are doing right now?
Xiaofan just returned from the country. I'm worried sudden wealth might lead him astray. When you're older, I'll give you money. I'm doing this for your own good. You don't blame me, do you? Huh? Wait a minute. If your card was confiscated, why is it still hitting the credit limit every month?
This is really you.
I gave it to Asia. Don't worry about it. Look, Xiaofan's back. Asia is sensitive and was upset, so I gave him another card to make it up to him.
Yeah, they were really afraid I'd end up going down the wrong path, so they decided to take away all my pocket money. Were you so afraid that your adopted son wouldn't have enough of those millions that you decided to give him mine as well? You knew perfectly well that Big Sister would think I'm a spendthrift, yet you never once stood up to defend me. There are times when I really wonder if I am actually your own child. Or is his adopted son actually your own?
Oh, Xiaofan, you're both my sons. Asia is sensitive and can't handle being wronged. But you grew up in the countryside and you're used to a hard life, so it's no big deal for you to suffer a little, right? You need to understand Mom's good intentions, don't you?
It was your own sheer carelessness that kept me lost for 18 long, painful years. But now I have returned. And tell me, what has become of you? You never once thought about treating me well. Instead, you just saw me as some poor, pathetic wretch who deserved to suffer. And him, he occupied my life for 18 years for no reason at all. 18 years. A full 18 years. What right does he have to keep occupying my life? Yeah. You really are such a truly wonderful mother to them, you know?
Xiaofan, you're still young. You don't understand how much your mother loves you. If you blame anyone, blame me, not us.
That is enough.
As he has never known hardship in his life. So what's the big deal if he spends a little extra? The Zhang family provides you with a life of luxury. Isn't that enough? Do you have to have everything Ajay has? I never realized you were so petty.
Yes, of course, my master.
Well, it's time to bring back the heir to the Chen family. Let's go.
Living the high life. If I didn't work from dawn till dusk every day, take on under-the-table jobs, or even scavenge for trash, let alone the high life. I can't even get myself a square meal.
No way. Isn't the Zhang family one of the top wealthy families? How could they treat their own child so poorly? Exactly. Never mind their own son. Even the Zhang family's servants live in luxury. The Zhang family is being far too cruel to their son. Mom, I admit I've been a bit harsh, but that's your own fault for having so many annoying habits. If you didn't have money, couldn't you have just asked? I think you have ulterior motives, choosing today of all days just to embarrass Asia.
Sister, you really do have a convenient memory. Wasn't it your idea to stop the Jiang family from giving me money?
I see. Making it into the school's top 10 is really impressive.
There's 5 million on this card. Go buy yourself a car you like.
Aja, Mom has already transferred the hillside villa to your name. It's near school, so stay there if you have late study sessions. Don't work too hard.
Thanks so much, Mom.
Aja, a reward from your eldest sister. Spend it all. Your second
you so much,
sister
Mom.
has one too.
Thank you so much, big sister. Mom, Dad, could I borrow 200 yuan from you? I think I've caught a bit of a cold, and I really feel like I should go to the hospital to get it checked out.
Enough, Zhangfan. You only want it because you saw a Z has it, right? Faking illness is just disgusting.
No, second sister, I'm sick. I need to go to the hospital.
Shut up! Besides playing dirty for attention, what are you good for? Dad, Mom, Sis, let's cut him off so he breaks those rotten habits. You look so cheap. All you ever seem to care about is just money.
What are you still doing standing there like that? Go on back to your room right now, and don't you dare ruin our mood.
Come on, just tell us what's going on. I'm sure you two will understand.
That is simply perfect.
Even if we didn't give you money, the Jiang family has plenty of delicacies. Is it really necessary for you to work odd jobs and scavenge for trash?
What on earth do those fancy, expensive delicacies have to do with me anyway? Dad, you wouldn't even allow me to sit at the dinner table with you just 3 years ago. Do you even remember that at all?
Bro, I honestly had no idea that you were also a fan of this dish.
Were you born in the middle of a terrible famine? You are actually snatching food right off the plates like a wild animal. Go back to your room immediately and stay there. Until you manage to fix these truly trashy habits, you are not allowed to eat at this table with us. Come on, Hazies.
Thank you so much, Dad.
Have some food. It's surely a
You really need to eat something, is that all right?
Have some more. Fine. Even if we don't let you sit at the Jiang family's table, there's always been plenty of snacks and fruit at home. More than enough for you. If you don't help yourself, who can you blame?
Well, you are going to have to ask my dear mother about that.
I did try to grab some snacks to stave off hunger once, but that one time was all it took for my dear mother to kick me out. She warned me never to touch any of Zhangzhe's snacks, because she said her precious son doesn't like things that have been touched by anyone else.
Who told you to touch the snacks? Don't you know it? Z is a germaphobe? If you dare touch them again, I'll kick you out.
That's not it. I'm just worried that eating too many snacks isn't healthy for you. Besides, Jay is a neat freak. If you eat them and he finds out, he won't be happy, so I'm not letting you have any.
You worry about me eating too much and getting unhealthy, yet you never stop buying imported snacks for Zhangzhe. It was just because of his ridiculous so-called germophobia that you let me starve until I developed a very serious stomach condition. How can you possibly treat us both so differently without feeling even a single shred of guilt?
Xiaofan, you and Aja are different. Aja has been fastidious about cleanliness since he was a child. You come from the countryside. If you two eat together, it will compromise his health. Never mind. If you want to blame someone, blame me. Just don't hold a grudge against Aja.
It's all your own fault for being such a disappointment. You're failing at school and full of pathetic, petty habits. If you were even 1/10 as smart and sensible as AJ, do you think we'd be ignoring or looking down on you?
Yeah, look at Asia. Not only is he sensible, he's the top student in the whole school. And you, a piece of trash from some diploma mill. Do you really think you deserve our attention?
Don't talk about Xiaofan like that. Xiaofan, I know you're a bit slow, but you work really hard. Your father and I, we push you because we want you to be as successful as AZ, right? Don't worry, Mom will send you to a vocational school to learn a trade, and then you can go work at AZ's factory.
Make me as good as this piece of trash. Do you know what university I attend? Do you know my grades?
I know you've always been jealous of how brilliant Eiji is, but he was always the top student in school. And now he's even won the National Tech Championship and is set to join the Academy of Sciences. You really just don't measure up. Besides, if you were truly capable, how could you assault the Tang's eldest daughter out of spite and beat her into a coma? A piece of trash who only knows how to grovel at home thinks you compare to a national tech winner. It's truly laughable.
Are you really that certain that it is indeed her?
Yes, certainly.
The Chen family, they are the wealthiest of all. Give the Jiang family 100 tiles, 10 cars, 10 mansions, 10 black cards for the champ.
The Chens are the world's richest, the top global conglomerate. They're so elusive. Why send gifts to the Jiangs?
Didn't you hear what was just said? We're celebrating the champion. Even the Chen family sees the potential in the Jiang family's eldest son. The Jiangs are set to soar.
You've done well winning over the city's richest, the Chens.
As expected of my son, Jiang Zhenhai's son, to achieve national recognition before the age of 20 and to be favored by the Chen family. This is not just an honor for our Jiang family, but for all of Jiang City and even the entire southern province.
If Jiang Fan had even a tenth of your brains, he wouldn't be where he is today.
Sis, please don't even mention that loser today. It's honestly bad luck.
You are starting your celebration a little bit too early.
It is you!
Dad, the Research Institute folks are here.
I am on my way.
Academician key here.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. The research team is here. The winner will be announced any moment. You should leave. Mom knows you're jealous of Asia. It'll be awkward if you stay for his ceremony. Mom doesn't want you hurt.
Do you want to know the truth? In this house, you are truly the biggest
What are you talking
hypocrite.
about?
You are terrified that if things go wrong, if I steal the spotlight from your precious adopted son, or if I am the one who actually wins the competition, you are scared that Zhangzhe will be left feeling embarrassed and that it will reflect poorly on your entire Zhang family name. I'm back home.
Go, hurry up!
Ladies and gentlemen, a student from Jiangcheng has won the National Science and Technology Competition, which is a source of pride for our entire city. I will personally present him with the award and invite him to join the Research Institute. Student Jiang, please come to the stage to receive your award.
That's wonderful. Congratulations, congratulations. Go on up. This is an unprecedented honor.
Okay.
It is indeed an unprecedented honor. It's a pity it doesn't belong to your Zhang family. I wonder if the hypocritical Zhang family, so obsessed with their reputation, can withstand such a blow.
It's not bad at all, young man. You are truly quite talented. Joining the Research Institute is just the beginning. You are destined to become the National Master of Great Xia. Now, please share your secret to success with everyone.
I want to thank you all for being here today to witness this moment of my success. First, I must extend my deepest thanks to my parents and my entire family. It is their unwavering support that has allowed me to perform at 120% of my potential. Oh, that reminds me. I also want to take a moment to thank my brother, Zhang Fan. Despite his deep flaws, his constant slander, and his unforgivable mistakes over the years, this hardship tempered me, allowing me to stand firm and reach where I am today. I truly thank each of you for being here with me on this special day.
Could you remind me what your brother's name was again?
So, call me Zhang Fan.
academician. That rebellious son, is named Jiang Fan, but I've already signed a severance agreement. Expel him from the Jiang family, academician. You really don't need to worry that his presence will affect my son's reputation.
His name is Jiang Fan.
Ni? Who might you be?
Respected academician He, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Jiang Zhe. The project that I have submitted for this competition consists of a series of 6 distinct and innovative airplane seat designs.
Nonsense! The winning entry of this competition is at the cutting edge of technology, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. The winner is Jiang Fan.
Jiang Fan? Why is it Jiang Fan?
Academician He, are you sure? How is Xiaofan the champion?
Exactly. Jiang Fan is my brother. Don't I know what he's like? He's just a student from some diploma mill. His grades are a total disaster, let alone having any design talent. How could he possibly have won the championship?
A diploma mill? Are you really his sister?
Dean He, Eiji has been sensible since he was a child and loves design work. You must have the wrong name.
Yeah, for sure. During the competition submission phase, my brother, Jiang Fan, was still receiving treatment at a psychiatric hospital.
That is enough. Are you truly his family?
Director He, what does this mean?
You say his grades are poor. To my knowledge, he's always been Jiang Qing's top student. In 10 years, he entered the youth tech competition 3 times, and all 4 times he won by a landslide. The diploma mill claim is absurd. Are Tsinghua and Peking considered diploma mills too?
What? He attends one of the country's top schools, either Tsinghua or Peking.
How is that possible?
I don't know why you're all so prejudiced against him, even going so far as to claim he didn't enter the competition. His design was approved by the Research Institute. It simply cannot be wrong.
Oh, it's this thing.
Jiang Fan is truly remarkable. He's been outstanding since he was a child. Compared to him, your brother really doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, such an excellent son, and his family still doubts him.
This is impossible. You are just a pathetic piece of trash from a bottom-tier school. How could someone like you possibly be this brilliant? It must be plagiarism. Yes, that is it. He must have plagiarized his work. You need to step forward right now and confess to everyone. Tell them all that you are nothing but trash. If you are caught plagiarizing, you will drag the entire Jiang family down into the mud with you.
Enough! Are you questioning the Research Institute? The competition is scored out of 100, and he is the only one with a perfect score, miles ahead of everyone else. Whose work would he even copy? And who is even worthy of him copying? Your name is Jiang Jie, right? For your work, I am awarding you a total of 24 points.
How is that possible?
You're not fit to hold a candle to him, you spoiled brat. How dare you question a genius like that? If you keep acting so unreasonably, I will write to your school immediately and have you expelled for your misconduct.
It is truly her. Academician He, I don't doubt you, but I know my son. His middle school grades were poor, so we're as surprised as you that he earned this honor.
Are you surprised? He is a top-tier student at both Tsinghua and Peking, yet you claim his grades are poor. How little must you truly care about him as a mother to say something so incredibly foolish?
All right, Mom, I will. Xiaofan is also a member of our Jiang family. His winning the championship is an honor for the entire family.
That's right. And Xiaofan, he is my son, Jiang Zhenhai's son. So the honors he's earned are a source of pride for our Jiang family.
Student Jiang Fan, please come to the stage to accept your award and give your speech.
Xiaofan, Mom is so happy for you for winning the championship. Look, you don't have any clothes to wear, and AZ has plenty, so just take your pick. He also has a computer he doesn't want anymore, so I'll give that to you too. These are all great things. People will be envious.
Do you honestly think that I am that cheap? Are you actually trying to hand me his pathetic, unwanted leftovers? That is truly insulting.
Huh? I'm sorry, what did you say? Zhangfan, Mom treats you so well. It's one thing that you're not grateful. But who are you being passive-aggressive for? Besides, even if you're playing games, there should be a limit. So, as a tech competition champion, you have the right to curry favor, but don't push your luck. Otherwise, you'll end up with nothing, and your schemes will come to naught.
Are you two finished with this yet? I need to go and accept my award, so could you please step aside?
It's you.
That's funny.
Congratulations! Winning the national tech competition at such a young age. Your future is limitless.
It certainly could not have been an easy journey for you to reach this point. And now I invite you to deliver your acceptance speech.
Now, as I stand here holding this trophy, the people I want to thank most are my parents and my sister. It is their constant, unwavering care and their endless encouragement that have allowed me to persevere and reach this point today. I would like to invite them to come up here and join me on this stage right now, if they would be so kind.
So much for our attempt at cutting ties. They are exactly the same as before, always trying to curry favor and suck up to me. They are spineless.
All right. It's being live streamed to the whole internet today, so let's just give him a chance to win us over.
I would like to take a moment to thank my adoptive family. Although they are not here today, I have been an orphan since I was young, and I was taken in and raised by my foster parents for 18 years. Even though they were simple farmers, I never felt mistreated while in their care. They did their best to teach me that diligence can make up for any shortcomings, and they encouraged me to study hard and persevere. I truly wouldn't be the person I am today without them. I'd like to take a moment to express my sincere thanks.
Okay. Student Xian. Research Center.
You ungrateful child! Do you have any idea what you are saying? We gave you a life of luxury, the life of a privileged family. That is what made you who you are today. And yet you choose to thank those outsiders. You are nothing but an ungrateful wretch.
Jingfan, you need to stop playing hard to get. By doing this on a live stream, you're throwing away any chance of returning to the Jing family to curry favor with us. Xiaofan, your past punishment was for your own good. If you want to blame someone, blame me, not AZ. He's your brother. He should be standing right there, sharing in your success. You.
What does my own personal success have to do with him? Tell me.
The film was
It doesn't matter.
translated
Have you
and
forgotten
narrated
how
by
despicable
Emilia.
you used to be? Stealing, framing your brother, and even stooping so low as to assault Miss Tang, leaving her in a vegetative state. If it weren't for us guiding you time and again, would you even be where you are today?
Despicable guidance. Are you referring to when you blindly framed me, sexually assaulted, and harmed me, and had the police take me away? Or are you talking about when you slapped a bipolar diagnosis on me and threw me into a mental institution for 3 months?
Exactly. What kind of parents would personally send their own good child to a mental hospital?
That's just your own rotten behavior. You were the one who molested someone, yet you slandered Asia. Scum like you deserves to be punished.
Even the police have stated that I am innocent. By what authority do you have the right to label me guilty? And what right do you think you have to punish me? You truly do not deserve to be parents at all.
Xiaofan, we sent you to the hospital to get you treated and to help you break those bad habits. Mom and Dad are doing this for your own good. You're still shifting the blame? Isn't it just that you want us to think more of you and pay you more attention? Let me tell you, if you keep playing these manipulative games, you'll never be able to return to the Zhang family or be our brother again. He will not return to the Zhang family, nor does he need to be your brother. From now on, he is a Chen family member and my family's eldest young master.
I thought it was someone else. Turns out it's just Jingfan's pathetic sister.
That two-faced charade might work on those blind, ignorant fools in the Zhang family, but trying to pull that on me, you're asking for death. How dare you lay a hand on my brother? Still looking out for your brother, are you? He's your brother too. How dare you bully him like that? Zhang Fan is full of bad habits. What's wrong with us disciplining him? It is indeed you. Teach him a lesson. Xiao Fan is more decent and outstanding than anyone in your Zhang family. Who do you think you are to lecture him? Don't get too cocky. This is a nationwide broadcast. National broadcast. I'd hit them even if it were a global broadcast today. I'm just that arrogant. What's wrong with your brain? This is Xinyan, right? It's all a misunderstanding. We were just being strict with Xiao Fan. It's all for his own good. Xiao Fan's right. You're the biggest hypocrite in the Zhang family. You bully people in the name of motherly love. What mother sends her own son to an asylum? Have you visited him once in these months? Mother, you don't deserve that title.
Everything's gone wrong. All of it. No wonder Zhang Fan has become so vicious. He learned all his bad habits from your family.
Quite vicious?
How dare you hit me? You know who I am.
Learning bad habit?
You're done for. I am the chairman of the Jiang group, and I'm someone you can't afford to cross. It's you.
Can't mess with you just because of your Zhang family. I only regret raising Xiao Fan to be so kind, which is why he's been bullied so mercilessly by all of you. His own father is blind and heartless, allowing his own son to be humiliated by a piece of trash like this. His own mother accused him of being a criminal and locked him away for 3 months. And you three, his own sisters. You lied without a shred of truth, shaming him before everyone. Family? Do you even deserve that? Xiao Fan, you are truly kind and inherently good-natured, but I am quite different from you. I am petty, and if anyone ever dares to bully my brother, I will make them regret it deeply. I will make them pay for it 100, even 1,000 times over.
Sis, I'm fine. I have gathered up everything we need. Let's head back home now, so we can see Mom and Dad.
Xiao Fan, you are just too soft-hearted. That is not good at all.
We can't let him leave. He won the national tech competition. If we can keep him, our company's stock will skyrocket tomorrow. You're my son. We gave you life, and you owe us. That's filial piety. If you turn your back on your family, people will point fingers at you.
Hey there, Xiao Fan.
Hi, sis.
Son? Do you even see him as your son? Your mistakes cost him 18 years wandering out there. Since he returned, instead of making amends, you've spent 3 years suppressing and bullying him.
And so, what does that even matter? He is a Jiang, that is true, but I am his father. After all, we are the only real family he has.
Before he became the national champion today, did any of you ever give him the time of day? If only you had hesitated for even a second when you signed that severance agreement. Now that you see his brilliant talent, you want to use this fake affection to trap him. If you don't know how to be a father, the Chen family will teach you. I almost forgot. Thanks for the reminder. From today, his surname isn't Jiang, it's Chen. He's my brother. Chen Xinyan's brother. Chen Fan.
Yeah, the Zhang family is so biased. They treat their adopted son so well, but they won't even give their own biological son a bite to eat. He's a world champion, and they don't even know it. That just shows how much they've neglected him. If I were in his shoes, I'd cut ties with them too.
Ugh, these people are truly shameless. If you didn't know any better, you'd think that adopted son was their own flesh and blood.
They are so incredibly humble, aren't they? How could they possibly do that? Exactly what is the problem?
The Zhang family never once mistreated him in any way, and if he suffered any minor grievances, it was only because he was far too pathetic to handle things. If he were even a tenth as well-behaved as Asia, we wouldn't be giving him such a hard time. Yes, look at all the disgraceful things he's done over the years. Stealing family jewelry, hurting Asia, molesting the children of prominent families. We only locked him up for 3 months. He got off easy. You keep insisting he did it, but did you see it with your own eyes? You pin all the blame on him. Don't you feel any guilt for framing him? We don't need to see it with our own eyes. If AZ says he did it, then he did it.
The film was translated.
You don't even try to pretend, do you? If he calls you a whore, are you one? It's you. If it were just one person saying he has poor character, that would be one thing, but our entire family despises him. Doesn't that prove it's his problem? If you still want to return to the Zhang family, you need to kneel down and apologize to Mom and Dad right now, and apologize to us as well. Otherwise, you won't have another chance to try and win our favor.
Hey there, my friend. We do not wish to speak ill of you, nor do we want to criticize you. We simply cannot stand by and watch you continue to hurt the people around you. Everything that Mom, Dad, and all of your sisters are telling you is truly for your own benefit.
The whole family says he's a bad character. Could it be you're all unable to tell right from wrong and blind to the truth?
Zhang Fan, Dad knows that everything you've done is just to get our attention. You just want us to notice you more. Fine, Dad agrees to let you return to the Zhang family, but you need to know when to stop. After all, the whole family is doing this for your own good.
It's for his own good, so I don't give him enough to eat, and I don't give him clothes to wear. Force him to scavenge and work odd jobs to survive. Diagnose him bipolar. Frame him for abuse and commit him to an asylum. How can you have the nerve to say you're doing this for his own good?
Seriously, what's that supposed to mean? Seriously, you're so out of touch with real life.
Sis, I'm doing just fine, honestly. These individuals are not worth any more of our time at this particular juncture. We really ought to be moving along on our way.
No way. You might be able to put up with it, but I can't. I won't just let them get away with the pain and humiliation they've inflicted on you. Chen Xinyan, Zhang Fan has the blood of the Zhang family in his veins. You're an outsider with no blood ties. So what right do you have to meddle in my family's affairs? You!
We might not be connected to each other by the ties of blood, but during the 3 years I have spent with the Zhang family, I have come to realize one very important thing, that a true family is not defined by blood alone. In the 18 years I spent with the Chen family, my adoptive parents never let me suffer any grievances, and my sister, which helps we call sir, say, about boards. They let me live a carefree life for 18 years. For the 3 years since I returned to the Zhang family, I have served you like a lowly slave, asking for absolutely nothing in return. Even so, I have tried my very best to fit in with all of you. Yet, despite everything, you still choose to treat me like nothing more than common trash.
Why would you say that? Honestly.
Xiaofan, let's go home. We've prepared a celebration dinner for you, and we've made all your favorite dishes. Yeah, let's go.
All right, I think it is finally time for us to pack up and head back home now.
Mr. Jiang, I have some family matters to attend to, so I'll be heading out. We can discuss the partnership another time.
I'm leaving too.
I am too.
Hey, please don't go. Hey.
Please do not go.
How did it ever end up turning out like this? Oh, what a mess.
Hey there, Dad. Hey there, Mom.
It's all your fault. Look, the award ceremony's over.
I'm buying a few more gifts to make it feel special. It's my son's big day.
Good thing you arrived late. Had you seen the Zhangs bullying Xiaofan earlier, you wouldn't have stopped yourself from beating those animals.
Still bullying Xiaofan?
A bunch of bastards. If it weren't for Xiaofan, I wouldn't have chosen to partner with the Zhang family. They should have gone bankrupt 3 years ago. Come, follow me inside.
Hey there, my dear Dad. I don't care what happens to the Zhang family, but I don't want you to get into trouble because of me.
Yeah, Dad, stop making Xiaofan worry. Besides, some things can't be solved by just giving someone a beating.
Father, Mother, I want to express my deepest gratitude for the way you have always looked out for me and cared for my well-being. However, I am certain that you must have spent an absolute fortune on all of these extravagant things. Dad, I truly understand that your intentions are good, but I must insist that you send them back and return every single one of these gifts. In the future, I will be the one who supports you both once I am finally earning my own living.
All right, I'll be counting on you to take care of your mom and me when we're old.
I said, are they as rich as the Chens? How are they farmers, yet hiring actors and renting fancy cars? Watch me expose you to Mom and Dad. How dare you lay a hand on me? I'll make sure your Chen family is ruined.
Oh, Dad, stop teasing Xiaofan. Those gifts and luxury cars weren't rented.
That must be worth hundreds of millions.
That's just a few 100 million. A mere appetizer. Everything I said in there was true. We really are the Chen family, the wealthiest of them all.
Pardon me, but are you the members of the Chen family? That ancient house, a 1,000-year legacy. The Chen family, the world's richest.
It's not you, it's us. Xiaofan, the Chen family has rules. Before coming of age, everyone must gain experience at the grassroots level. The goal is to ensure our younger generation stays humble and grounded and doesn't let their talent go to their heads. You are a part of the Chen family too. So we are just following family tradition in training you. Please don't blame us.
How could something like that be true? I felt it in my heart. I felt the genuine love you have for me, and that is more than enough. But all of this is just feeling so surreal. And besides, you just mentioned that the Chen family is cutting all their ties with the Zhang family.
Of course it was the call I made. The Zhang family is nothing after all.
That is not quite it.
All right, you'll get used to it in time. When I was 18, finding out I was a wealthy heiress after coming of age, I was even more shocked than you are. Come on, let me take you to experience the life you were always meant to have. Let's go.
I bid you both a fond farewell, my dear miss, and to you as well, my young master. This is the most luxurious mall in Zhangcheng. I heard there's nothing here for under 10,000. It is a pleasure to welcome you, my dear miss, and you, young master.
This, and this. Nothing too bright, please. 3 of everything else. Have them sent to my home in my brother's size. And from now on, follow the standard for all new arrivals. No women's items. And nothing too flashy either. I'll take 2 of each of the other suitable watches. Pack up all the men's leather goods.
Oh, okay.
This one is lucky. Take it away. I'll pay by card.
Being wealthy really does grant you the total freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Dad, Mom, I just want to thank you both so much.
We are all family, so why even bring that up? It is simply what we should be doing. Come on, everyone. Let's all raise a glass to Xiao Fan for his incredible victory in the National Science and Technology Competition.
Let us all raise our glasses up high and share a toast with one another. We can't just let the Zhang family matter slide. Want me to step in and handle it?
The Jiang family doesn't matter. What matters is that they framed me for defiling Tang Yun. I need the Jiang family to clear my name.
Still, no one is answering the phone. That Chen bitch said just one thing, and the Chen Corporation actually cut ties with us. Could they really be the Chen family, the wealthiest in the country?
Dad, if she really is the eldest daughter of the Chen family, then she will definitely retaliate for how we've been suppressing Jiang Fan. Suppressing Jiang Fan. Honey, why don't we go and apologize to Xiao Fan? She's always been soft-hearted. If we beg her, she surely won't have the heart to go after Aja. Let's investigate this properly first. I have a feeling there's something fishy about this.
Don't need to apologize, and no need to investigate. We've all been played by that bitch.
Could you please clarify what you actually mean by this?
Dad,
The film
Mom,
was
please listen.
translated
They just
and
went out and
narrated
hired a
by
bunch of
M
actors
Media.
and bought a whole collection of props. Their so-called identities and all those gifts they brought are completely fake. Get everyone to leave the premises and send these gifts back for the time being.
What an ungrateful wretch. To make us regret it and force us to forgive her, she actually paid a bunch of actors to put on such a show. I bet the Chen family saw the live stream and didn't want to get dragged into this mess, so they terminated our partnership. This time, I will not forgive her so easily.
Father, I beg you, please try to calm yourself down. Xiao Fan is acting out because she's desperate for our love and affection. She only faked being a noble heir to boost her status, just to get our attention. I truly believe we really ought to give her one more chance.
A chance? Have you forgotten? She was the one who forced me to sign the severance agreement. She is no longer part of the Jiang family, and she certainly doesn't deserve my love.
Honey, I think Xingyue is right. Xiao Fan just craves our love so much. Let's bring her back home. That way, the Chen family might continue to work with us, and Ashe will be able to inherit the family business more easily.
Disgraceful conduct and despicable methods. The mere thought of that rebellious child makes me sick. However, since you have all pleaded on her behalf, I will give her one more chance to return to the Jiang family and enjoy the good life.
She can return, but after wronging AZ so deeply, she must host an apology banquet at the best hotel with press invited. She must kowtow to our family before the nation.
You are right. This is the only way for us to wash away the stain that has fallen upon our Jiang family.
Mom, if you were asking me to make a choice between them, I think I would definitely go with the Tiangong Hotel.
Tiangong Hotel? That place is membership only. I heard even the lowest tier of membership costs 5 million. Xiao Fan's foster father is at G...
Sister, are you worried that going there will draw too much attention? Are you afraid it might affect brother's reputation? If that's the case, I can compromise and just not go.
Jay's right. Only in a high-end venue will you get enough attention, and that way more people will realize you were the one being misunderstood. Xinyue, call Xiaofan. Tell her that no matter what it takes, she must apologize to Zhe at the Tiangong Hotel. If she can't do that, I won't forgive her!
Young Master, here are the financial statements and project files for the Jiangcheng branch from previous years. Please take your time to look them over. Oh, and this as well. The young lady has booked out the Tiangong Hotel and wants to host a homecoming banquet for you tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Hello, is anyone there?
Xiaofan, you really went too far today.
Ms. Zhang, are you calling me on the phone today just to continue with your harsh criticisms of me?
What kind of attitude is that? Xiaofan, your behavior today has left Mom, Dad, and me deeply disappointed. However, I've just managed to talk them into giving you one more chance. As long as you handle this well, you can return to the Zhang family and get back in our good graces.
Oh, it seems I still have a fighting chance.
All you have to do is book the best private room at the Tiangong Hotel and invite the press. Then, in front of everyone, you will kneel and apologize to Asia, and we can call it even.
Tiangong Hotel is members only, and even the lowest tier of membership costs 5 million. You really should know.
I know that, of course, but this is your only chance to return to the Zhang family. I suggest you seize it and don't bother telling me you don't have the money or anything like that. Since your adoptive father, Mr. Chen, was able to scrape together the money for you to put on a show and play the big spender. If you just bring this up to them, they'll naturally go bankrupt to help you pull it off. That's the price they should pay, after all.
Narrated by M Media.
Is that really all there is? Is that truly enough?
Of course, that's not enough. Besides that, you need to prepare an apology gift for Aze. Remember, Aze is a young master from a wealthy family, so don't bring any more of that countryside trash out to embarrass yourself. What are you laughing at?
Jiang Xinyue, don't you think that you are acting quite foolishly right now? Have you completely forgotten about it? Mr. Jiang has already officially signed the severance agreement. Do you need me to read the document to him once more?
I'll make a copy and send it over to you.
Well, I know everything you're doing right now is just a ploy to get our attention. A little game to try and get back into the Zhang family. But let me tell you, if you keep acting out, you'll end up with nothing. There will be no turning back for you.
You're not right. Go take your meds.
Little brother, tell me, who has dared to upset you? It has been a few years, and have you truly forgotten your own big sister already?
Wait, hold on, tell me. Who exactly are you supposed to be? Are you perhaps that
remember
big
now?
sister who lives right in the house next door to us?
Shh. It's me. Remember you said you'd marry me when you grew up? I never imagined that, when we met again, you'd really be all grown up. I've heard about your situation. The person you're looking for fled to another province, but I went to some trouble to track them down for you.
That was so fast.
So tell me, what exactly was it that happened on that day?
It's young Master Zhang. He likes the second daughter of the Tang family, but she rejected the marriage alliance, which caused him to lose face. So why don't we use the name of young Master Zhang Fan to set a trap and lure Miss Tang out into the open? I would like to...
Here is the evidence.
After the incident, Mrs. Zhang had us disable the security camera outside the alley.
The evidence they mentioned is all here. With this, you can have them thrown in jail at any time. Oh, don't be sad over people who aren't worth it. You'd be better off focusing on those who truly care about and love you.
Sister Chung is right. By the way, my parents are throwing a homecoming banquet for me. Sister Chung, would you like to come along?
I am not quite sure. Please deliver the special gift I have prepared to the Tiangong Hotel. I missed his 18th birthday celebration, and this time, I am going to make it all up to him. After 9 long years have passed, I never truly expected that I would see Xiao Fan again, and this time, I promise that I'm never going to leave your side. But, Dad, you've already tried on so many, aren't you done yet?
Today is Xiao Fan's homecoming banquet, marking his official induction into the Chen family and setting the stage for him to inherit the family business. As his father, I need to make a grand entrance.
Your dad is right. We need to be careful about such an important day. If you keep on trying, you're going to miss it again.
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Right, exactly. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Mr. Zhang, it has been such a long time since we last saw each other. You are right. I still haven't added you on my WeChat contact list yet.
Dad, Mum, this place is really quite fancy. Only a place as elegant as this one could ever be considered truly impressive.
Once Xiaofan kneels and apologizes to you in front of the reporters later, you'll look even more impressive.
He booked the entire Tiangong Hotel. He's so infuriating. Aja, we're all benefiting from your connections.
Hey, Dad and Mom. Hello. This is an apology dinner that my brother prepared for me, but it is intended for all of you here as well.
Any one of these is a top-shelf imported wine worth millions. I don't even drink them myself. Where on earth did Xiaofan get so many? Holy she, this piece alone is probably worth millions, and this is also a gift for AG.
I've always been fond of this watch. Father, mother, sisters, everything you see here. If anything catches your eye, please do not hesitate to take it. Consider it a small token of my affection.
Oh, I knew my love for AG wasn't wasted. He's so well-behaved and filial, unlike that trash from the countryside.
Wait, what exactly is this supposed to be? I am honestly quite confused. Look at this spot. It should be the most important thing today. How is it just a model airplane?
Sis, tell me, he really has no intention of ever apologizing to me, does he really? You really only sent me something that is as cheap as this.
Has the package arrived by now?
It has now been delivered. But boss, you spent hundreds of millions to build a 1.1 scale replica of a plane as a gift. Is that really appropriate?
What do you know? I heard from Xinyan that Xiaofan's biggest dream used to be joining the aviation team. But because he found his biological parents and returned to the Zhang family, Xiaofan missed his enrollment, and that became his greatest regret. I just hope to make up for it a little.
But this is too expensive.
As long as he likes it.
Look at this! They book the best hall and serve expensive wine, buttering us up while pulling these stunts. A toy as a gift? They're just trying to embarrass Asia.
He's pulling petty tricks even at an apology dinner. He really hasn't learned a thing. Since he's not sincere about apologizing, let's leave right now. We're not giving him the chance to butter us up.
Hey there, Dad. Please don't be angry. I'll call Xiaofan right now and have him come over immediately. I am going to personally ensure that he makes his way over here to your location immediately, and he will be forced to get down on his knees and offer a sincere apology to both you and AG without any further delay. Do you understand what I am saying? Wait, are you serious? He actually went and blocked me just like that. I'm the same.
But, Father, Mother, have I upset my brother? I am happy to offer a sincere apology. I would even kneel if required, provided it does not harm your bond with him. 关系就小. After all, he is the national tech competition champion now. He will be more valuable than me in the future.
That absolute bastard! We were generous enough to grant him a chance to continue currying favor with us, and yet he still insists on attempting to pull these pathetic little stunts. Fine then, we have no desire for his gifts or his wine. Shin, listen. Ruok Shui, Ruolan, go ahead and smash it all to pieces. There will be no banquet held here today, not at all. It is all done.
Jiang Fan, once today is over, you will find you'll never again have the chance to return to the Jiang estate and challenge me for the title of sole heir. Please, you have to stop it. You really need to stop right now. If you dare touch this, the Jiang family will be sued into bankruptcy. Are you really trying to bankrupt the Jiang family? It is just a simple model plane. Do you honestly think that it is made out of solid gold? No.
Xiaofan, how could you hit Azi? He's your brother. You've gone too far.
I'm the one who's out of line. You were the ones who ruined my party and smashed my gifts first. Are you guys being too much?
That's enough. Seeing that you've booked the entire Tiangong Hotel, I actually thought you'd finally shed those nasty habits of yours. But it seems you're still the same lowlife, and you'll never be anything more than trash. They ruined your banquet, and he was right to do it. You don't deserve to curry favor with us, and you're even less worthy of returning to the Jiang family to be my son, Jiang Zhenhai.
Is the Jiang family so great?
It really is. It is true.
And what are you supposed to be? This is my banquet.
Your banquet? You think you're worthy?
She has truly changed so much, I can hardly believe it. Young master, my dear young master, please tell me what exactly is happening here.
We're back. It seems the Chen family has decided they have no more use for us.
Huh? This is not my formal apology dinner.
Zhangfan, what in the world do you think you are doing right now? How could you possibly have the audacity to strike me? Don't you know who I am? I am the young master of the Jiang family.
She is the true queen of the Nancheng underworld, Cheng Yunsu.
It is said that she started fighting in underground boxing rings at 12, and by 18 she was already a big shot in the southern province.
They say she's ruthless, but I never expected her to be such a delicate young girl.
The film was translated.
Be careful
and
what you say.
narrated
If she
by
hears you,
N.
we are all dead.
Are you truly Cheng Yunsu?
stay back right there. I am not merely the young master of the Jiang family, I am also the future son-in-law of the prestigious Tang family in Nan province. You might be quite impressive, but I am certainly not afraid of you. That is correct. The top-tier Tang family.
It's Tang Yu you're engaged to, right? You and that idiot are a match made in heaven, you manipulative snake. Never mind that you aren't married yet. Even if you were the Tang family's son-in-law, if I decide to strike, no one can stop me. I'd like to see who.
Hello there, my dear Sister Tang. How are things?
It's you again, you absolute piece of human trash. Wasn't nearly taking my sister's life enough for you, and now you're going after your own flesh and blood?
I caused your sister's death. Even the police said I'm innocent. What right do you have to frame me with nothing but empty words?
How is my sister doing? Can you please tell me what exactly is going on?
Big sister, I swear I did not harm Tang Yun, please. You must believe me. You really have to believe me.
Has he said it himself? Do you think he's lying about you?
It's not me. It's really Asia.
Every time I think about our engagement, it makes me sick. As of today, our engagement is off. I don't need to see it with my own eyes. If Azy says it was you, then it was you. Jiang Fan, don't think you can get away with it just because the police can't find any evidence. If the law can't punish you, I, Tang Yun, will. Tang Yun, you're as foolish as ever, being played for a fool by this manipulative woman. The Tang family business won't last more than 3 years in your hands before it goes bankrupt. Cheng Yuansu, this is a matter between the Tang and Jiang families. You'd best stay out of it. He harmed my sister, leaving Xiaoyun in a coma to this day. He deserves to pay the price for it.
On the day Tang Yun had her accident, I was with you at school for the entire time. I was the one who saved her on the way back. You knew perfectly well that I had an alibi, yet you gave false testimony and made me a prime suspect. Is everything that you are doing right now truly just to get some kind of revenge for your sister? Or have the two of you actually been working together in cahoots this entire time? And is this entire charade just a way to help him get completely off the hook?
Shut up. My sister is my closest kin. How could I possibly shield a criminal? Besides, who in Zhengcheng doesn't know that I, Tang Yun, deal only in facts, not favors?
That was very well put, I must say. Do make sure that you keep those words in mind.
What are you trying to pull now? Where is it that you are going?
Who might you be? Back off. I'm the Tang family's second lady. Touch me, and my sister will end you.
Your sister, that fool, is being played like a fiddle by our young master Jiang. If we have our way with you now, she'll only care about whether young master Jiang is satisfied.
Don't touch, don't move. It is me, yes?
It is fake. It is all just a big lie.
I can assure you that it is certainly not him. You were giving me quite a bit of attitude only a moment ago, and because of that, I have really got it in for you now.
Let go of me.
How dare you fucking hit me?
Jiangzhe, what are you doing? Come on, we need to go.
Enough. So it really was you? You're a total scumbag. The Tang and Jiang families are family friends, yet he could actually bring himself to do that. Exactly. That final blow with the brick was ruthless. If Jiang Fan hadn't arrived in time, that young lady from the Tang family would have died in that alley.
Jiang Zhenhai reportedly tore up Zhang Fan's appeal. His sister, Jiang Ruolan, went further, claiming Zhang Fan had anxiety and depression, giving police medical proof. If true, imagine the injustice Jiang Fan endured.
Sure.
Everything is a total fabrication. It is nothing but a lie. Do not believe her. It is all completely fake! Mom, I am begging you, please, you have to believe me. It was Zhang Fan who was responsible for this. She was terrified of going to prison, so she went ahead and fabricated that entire video.
Zhang Fan, not only did you frame Acha, you had the audacity to forge evidence, turn yourself in, apologize, and clear his name. That's right, Xiao Fan. Why would you frame Acha just to shift the blame onto him? He's going to jail because of you.
Honestly, what was I even expecting to happen here? Even with all the evidence laid out right before them, they still chose Zhang Zhe without a moment's hesitation. So Zhang Zhe can't go to prison, but I'm fine to go instead. Tell me, Mrs. Zhang, am I your own flesh and blood, or just a stranger to you?
You're the one who hurt someone and gave false testimony. You're the one who should be in jail.
Perjury? Are you people completely out of your collective minds? That sounds pretty good. Let's have the police investigate to see whether I committed perjury, or if Zhang Zhe is the one who committed the murder.
Miss Zhang, could you please explain to me what you mean by this?
The Zhang and Tang families have been friends for generations. My sister is in a coma because of you. Calling the police would only embarrass both our families, and it would ruin your future.
The film was translated.
You keep on insisting that Tang Yun is the person closest to your heart, and that you are determined to seek vengeance for her. But the absolute truth is staring us right in the face. The criminal is on the verge of being caught, and yet you continue to obstruct us at every single turn. You really are such a wonderful and supportive sister to me.
Jiang Fan, I'm doing this for your own good, so don't be ungrateful. You just won the national championship. You have a bright future ahead of you. If this blows up, you'll only end up destroying your career.
Please, do not concern yourself with what might happen to my future, Sister Tang. After all, Tang Yun was a very dear friend of mine as well. And since you have decided that you will not seek justice for her, I am going to track down the person who killed her myself.
I'm doing this for the sake of the bigger picture, so don't be unreasonable. Perhaps I misunderstood, but I've decided the Tang family will drop this matter. I'll bring a letter of forgiveness. That's enough, right?
Who do you think you are? As if I have any need for your forgiveness.
Jiang Fan, you'd better know when to stop. You just want to get back at Asia, don't you? Just because you were wronged a little, you have to drag your own brother into this. You really are narrow-minded. You disgust me. Xiao Fan, you've been used to hardship since you were a child. This little bit of suffering is nothing. Don't drag Asia into this over such a trivial misunderstanding. He is your family, after all.
So it turns out, it's not that you don't believe the evidence. It's that you know the truth, yet you still choose to shield him. I fear wearing it means I'll be framed and ruined.
That is quite enough. Do you really have to make such a scene in front of all these reporters?
Xiao Fan, you must remember that I am your father. I am the one calling all the shots here. So let us just leave the matter right there. From now on, no one speaks of this again.
My father was the one who made that decision for me. Do you even deserve to say that? Back then, I said I was innocent and wanted to appeal, but it was you who tore up my appeal with your own hands. This is an obstruction of justice. You are not going to get away with this.
Xiao Fan, you've really let your mother down.
You've suffered a lot, I know.
translated
I'll
and
make it up to
narrated
you
by
twofold.
Media.
Haven't you always wanted to move out of the basement? You can have Mother Lin's room from now on. It'll also be easier for you to take care of Ah Cheng.
Mrs. Zhang, as far as I am aware, you were the one who personally ordered the destruction of all the surveillance footage. Isn't that right?
Nonsense, how could I ever do that?
Enough with the excuses. Do you really think that I would ever make a move without being fully prepared? Is that right?
What's his thing? What could this possibly be?
What a bastard.
What kind of mother could you possibly be? Mom, you have known the entire time that Xiaofan was innocent.
Why would you do that? Sis, Mom did this to protect A Cheng.
What? You piece of scum! Are you trying to send Mom and Dad to prison too?
If you hadn't started barking, I would have almost forgotten about you. Zhang Ruolan, you won't get away with forging medical records to have me committed to a mental hospital.
That is quite enough. You stubborn, rebellious child. We are a family, for heaven's sake. Are you truly going to send every one of us to prison?
Xiaofan, I know you have been through so much, and I promise to make it all up to you from this moment on. I can provide you with plenty of pocket money.
Just shut your mouth. It is truly funny how you suddenly remember that we are family now. Back then, you all conspired together just to frame me, threw me away into a mental institution, and crushed every last bit of hope I ever had. It is far too late to talk about making any amends now. I do not want any of your dirty money. And I certainly do not want your fake concern. All I want now is justice and the innocence that should have been mine.
Jiang Fan, you are really pushing your luck way too far. So, you want to call the police? Fine, go right ahead. Even if you manage to get them locked up, I will use the Tang family's influence to ensure that your hick foster parents spend the rest of their miserable lives begging on the streets.
Tang Yu, you're shameless.
I think you'll be begging on the streets in your next life.
It's this one.
Miss Tang, tell me, how exactly do you plan to force our young Master Chen to beg for his living on the streets?
The eldest young master of the Chen family!
Sister Tang, is there something the matter with you? So it was you, you little bitch. What? Didn't get enough of pretending to be a Chen last time? You're back for more.
Just shut up.
Sister Tang, please, do not let her deceive you with these tricks. Every single one of these people is just an actor she has hired. And honestly, he is absolutely not the young master of the Chen family. They are nothing more than a group of country bumpkins. Sister Tang, why on earth did you decide to strike me? They are nothing but a bunch of worthless trash. They are not real Chens.
I told you to shut up. Miss Chen, please, you have to believe me. This is all just a terrible misunderstanding.
Oh, a misunderstanding? And was this slap a misunderstanding too?
Yes, of course.
Sister Tang, what are you doing? I told you, they are not the Chen family.
If you dare say another word, I will have the entire Zhang family buried with you.
This is the real eldest daughter of the Chen family, Chen Xian.
What? It really is the eldest daughter of the Chen family.
I never expected Zhang Fan to be the eldest son of the Chen family. I was engaged to him after all. I should have been the young mistress of the Chen family, rising to the top overnight.
How on earth did we end up back here again?
Xiaofan, I was blind and foolish to misunderstand you before. I swear, from now on, I will believe everything you say. Let's continue our engagement, okay?
Chang Yu, don't you think that your current behavior is absolutely ridiculous? You are the very person who claimed that the mere thought of our engagement made you feel physically sick. What's the matter now? Are you suddenly not feeling sick anymore?
Not cringy. Thinking of you, my future husband, makes me too happy to sleep.
Media.
But I feel so sick.
Miss Tang, I was originally going to spare your family for the sake of your sister and Xiaofan. But now, I think it's time for the Tang family to disappear.
No, the Tang family's century-old legacy cannot end on my watch. Xiaofan, you and Xiaoye are good friends. With the Tang family gone, what is he going to do? You need to stop Miss Chen.
I happen to be very close friends with Tang Yue, and I fully intend to look after her future well-being. But tell me, what does any of this have to do with the Tang family, and what could it possibly have to do with you? So, why on earth should I ever plead on your behalf?
We are officially engaged. I am your fiancé, your future wife. You really cannot treat me in such a way.
Didn't you tear up the engagement yourself? For God.
Oh no, this is bad. This one right here. Arbitration. All our partners have cut ties and the stock market has completely crashed. We've also received a flood of legal notices. The Tang group is finished.
Who is Zhang Zhe?
Just take a look at this.
Zhang Zhe, you're suspected of sexual assault and causing serious bodily harm. You're now being taken into custody by law. Cuff him.
It really wasn't me. I have no idea who this Zhang Zhe is. Zhang Fan, did you actually call the police? You clearly.
You are such an idiot.
I called the police before I even got here. You bunch of scum. Did you really think I'd just stand by and let you bully Xiaofan?
Mom, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go. Mom, please help me.
Xiaofan, he's your brother. You can't do this. Tell the police that you did it all. If you just take the fall, Mom will care about you more from now on.
Ms. Zheng, if I am not mistaken, you are currently under suspicion for tampering with public surveillance systems, destroying critical pieces of evidence, and harboring a known murderer. You are going to have to come with us now. Take her into custody. Put the cuffs on her. Ms. Zhang Rolan, you are suspected of falsifying medical reports and obstructing justice. Handcuff her. Please take them away from here at once.
It serves them right, honestly. I find I cannot feel any sympathy.
Let's go, Xiaofan. Let's head home.
Fan, are you really going to turn your back on the Zhang family and sever all ties with us?
Ever since you had me committed to the mental hospital, I have completely severed all of my ties with the Jiang family.
Dad, please, I need you to listen to me.
Hello, Dad. Hello, Mom.
Late again. Your fault.
You were the one who insisted we dress formally, so our son wouldn't be embarrassed. Now you're blaming
The film was
me.
translated and narrated by M.
It is quite all right. You are not late.
But the banquet has already.
Oh, my dear Mom and Dad. When I was abandoned by the Zhang family, it was you who showed up just in time. For 18 long years, you were the one who raised me. And now, when I finally left the Zhang family, it was still you who caught me. In all the years I have known you, you have never once been late.